So what I'm doing here, I'm installing a set of chrome dresser bars, engine guard. So one down here, and that's 16 mil, I believe, and the nut in behind, 17 mil on that. And it's quite a job to get down in through there. What I had to do up here I had to move the tank back, and then placing one at a time the bottom, and then place this one in. I've got my wrench in from behind in there. You can see, if I move that, you can see my finger maybe moving in there. That's the wrench. And I'll pull that out, slide that up and put it in. We'll see what happens. One side at a time. There's one side installed. I think that actually looks pretty good. So I used a 16 mil socket on this side. And what I had to do, you see your CO2 plug there. I had to pull that forward. Let me see if I can get this. Pull that CO2 plug forward, drop your 17 down there, and come up with the box end up in and grab that right up in there. Grab that nut up in there. And then just reverse it and grab it down at the bottom. And it's not that bad, but I suggest like moving the fuel tank back, to give yourself some, like just this little bit of working room right here. So yeah, a 16, and I took these both out, nothing moved, like the engine didn't drop or anything like that. You can see they're major kind of support points. But it really wasn't that bad to get your hands in there. But before I would drop my hand in there and take both things out, I would really be careful. If you feel that you should brace it, go ahead and brace it. But anyway, it wasn't that bad. So now I'm going to do the other side. And I like that chrome look. So there they are installed. It's actually not that hard of a job. If you plan it right, just let me get down here and show you. These nuts in the back side, both of these, but especially that upper one there. Once you move that CO2 plug out of the way, and you're 17, and I would go with box end up there, and it's on that nut, then just hold it against that brace with your finger, and then when you back this one out, leave it right up there. But have this engine guard ready with the plastic off, and as soon as that bolt comes out, but you're still holding that 17 box end in the back with the nut right on the hole, then put the engine guard up and put the bolt through and do it. It's a tight little, like if it falls down there, you can get, you drop your wrench down and you kind of work it around. But if you've got it on there already and you plan it, and as this is coming out, drop your socket and just pull it out by hand, nice and slow. And then you can feel with your finger that's holding the nut into the box end in the back. To leave it in place, but have this is important, have the engine guard out of the plastic ready, slide it up there, push your bolt through, tighten it up. Same thing on the bottom one, because you just reverse the wrench box end down there, holding it. I don't know if you can see it down there, probably not, but it's on the other end in there. And just hold it there and slide it in, and really that's all it's to it. But I definitely would recommend you move the fuel tank back, because it gives you some working room in here. You can't really come down from the top to do anything because there's just a pile of stuff in there. But it gives you some room, to see a little bit better. So it's on there, and I really like them. The dresser bars look nice. The chrome, I'm very happy that I used chrome, because you see the chrome fuel cap and the chrome tank badge and then the chrome dresser bar. I was thinking that I was getting the longer ones. These are like an engine guard, but there's a longer dresser bar. And I was hoping that I could put foot pegs down. So This is not going to do that. This is going to, it makes it, it looks good. And if the bike fell, it would hold it up. But I'm not sure that there's a way to put a bracket and a foot peg on that. It's too close. But I've done it with my V-Strom. And they have a bracket like this, that there's a light in it. And I've lifted my leg up and laid it just on there, just to take the pain out of my knees. But there it is, not too bad.